A very warm good morning to all my dear students. Today we are going to start with our new topic, and that is message writing. But before starting with the message writing, let us recapitulate what we have studied in our previous class. What we studied about the difference between the use of the colons and the apostrophes, isn't it? How to use the colons. Then I told you that when we are talking about the list at that very time, or when we are talking about the timing at that time, or the number in the ratio form. Whereas when we talk about the apostrophes can be used when we are talking about the singular nouns or about the possessive pronouns. Okay, so now we are going to start with the message writing. Now before starting message writing, what do you mean by message? Message means a small piece of communication with which we want to send the information to a person to whom we cannot able to contact immediately, and at that very moment we are writing a message to someone. Okay, so here the message is to communicate something which is very important information and which we are going to send it immediately. Now when we are writing the message, what are the important things which we have to analyze? The most important thing is that when we are writing the message should not be very long. It should be in a precise manner. It should be quite short. Okay, so it should not exceed above 50 to 60 words. Secondly, when we are writing a message, it is very important that we have to give only the important details of the content, what we really want to convey. No need to send extra information or new information. Thirdly, when we are writing the message, we should always use the indirect speech. And lastly, we should not provide any new information. Whatever is there in our mind and we want to communicate, that particular point should be only written in the message. Okay. Now, I have given you the format here. How to write a message. So here you see that the time when we are writing the message, the most important thing in the message is that we have to write the message so that the person can able to understand. Secondly, we have to begin with the date. Now you can see how I have written the date. Whenever we are writing the date and the month, we should never write the month in the abbreviation form. Supposing children, if you are writing SEP, then it is totally wrong, as we are writing about the particular I think I have told you, whenever we are talking about the name of the month, if you remember acronyms, yes. So when we write the name of the month, we always write the month in the complete form. Okay, so the whole spelling should be written. Don't write SEP or OG or UG. Okay, that is totally wrong. So write the date 15th of September. Then now when you are writing, as you are writing a piece of information, so what is the time? So you can write the time, that this is the timing 1:30. I have got the message from someone and now I want to communicate, or that person wanted to communicate but you are not there. So finally I am going to write that piece of note to you. Then the person to whom the message is to be conveyed. Now this is the message to be which has to be conveyed to the mother. Then finally the main body of the message. This is the main important content which we want to communicate, and to whom we are communicating, to the mother. And who is communicating? The name of the person. Now what is this? Let us read in page number 25. You see there is a message writing in which it was written in a telephonic manner. No, the conversation was there. Rajat, he said, Rajat, hello. The woman said, hi, may I speak to Miss Bhatia? I am her friend Sujata Verma from Galaxy Apartment. Then Rajat said, oh, she left for the market for a few minutes ago. Anything urgent? And the lady said, yes, could you please tell her that I am caught up with sudden work. I can't join her for the dance practice in the evening. However, we will meet at the auditorium tomorrow as planned. And then Rajat said, sure, I will let her know. And the woman with a grateful word, and she said, thanks a ton. And finally they bid bye to each other. Now this was the telephonic conversation between the woman and Rajat. It is given in your page number 25. And this particular message has to be written in this particular format. So that is why, as the message was given on 15th of September, timing was 1:30 p.m. and because Rajat's mother was not there at home, she went to the market. So the lady who called was Rajat's mother's friend, and she wanted to inform Rajat's mother that she is unable to join her for the dance practice. And this was the message to be conveyed to Rajat's mother. So what did Rajat do? Now Rajat has to go somewhere outside. So he has to communicate this message to his mother. So he wrote a piece of note to his mother in this form. And then he wrote, Mummy, as he is addressing to his own mother. And what is the content? He wrote that Miss Sujata Verma from Galaxy Apartment called to say that she can't join you for the classical dance practice in the evening. She has caught up with her work. She will meet you at the auditorium tomorrow, Rajat. And this is how Rajat concluded, only giving the briefing and the important points what Mrs. Sujata Verma was wishing to convey to Rajat's mother. Okay, so this is how you have to do the another exercise which is given in your page number 28. Okay, I think you must have understood how to do it. Okay, first of all write the date, then time, then to whom you are writing, so that person's name, then what is the main important points that you have to written, and lastly the name, the person who is writing the message. Okay, so go through the important content and let us go for the exercise now. Thank you, children.